Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-September reading. I'm so excited to help you look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Capricorn collective. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every person. Remember, the energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. If it doesn't resonate with you, just stick around because there may be something in it that you need to hear, because these messages are timeless. And if you're brought to this channel in this reading, you were brought here for a reason. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you're wanting the September reading, the original one, it's right here in the link and on the screen, at the top of the screen. I always have suggested videos at the end of the video as well, which will be the all signs reading if you're looking for that, where I did just the all signs about all of us that are in the energy together and what's going on with all of us. That is in the suggested videos at the end of this video. If you like this reading or were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I am doing personal readings, so check out the link on the screen right above me as well. It's also in the description box down below for my website. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. I want to thank the people who've already subscribed and supported me to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming and checking me out. Also, I appreciate the people who've donated, who've clicked all my links in the description box, who've gotten personal readings from me, and have watched the videos multiple times. Thank you so much. I'm going for a goal of 3,000 subscribers, so if you've not yet subscribed and you'd like to support a channel, please consider supporting mine. I'd appreciate that. All right, guys, if you want to know about the essential oils and the releasing of the trapped emotions and the crystal and the theme for the month of September, it's in the video and the link right above me as well. All right, guys, let's get started and let's see what's going on for September. We're going to do career first, and then we're going to do career and money, and then we're going to do love right after that. All right. I know lots of stuff is going on because we have the Scorpio full moon, which I'm going to be doing a reading next after I do these 3 readings, the last 3. I want to thank you guys for waiting because I actually had a migraine for 3 days. And when I have a migraine, I don't read well, so I don't do any readings at that time. So with all the energy that's going on right now, we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. We also have the full moon in Pisces happening, and there's lots of other things happening right now energetically that I had to take some time out for myself. Generally, I'll get a migraine just to put me out because I have a type A personality. So that's how God does it. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what we have going on. So this is you, the next step, the obstacle in your way, the strength, and the outcome. And the overall energy for you is beautiful because it's the 10 of Cups. And there are 3 signs that got the 10 of Cups this month for the mid-month. And it is Cancer and Gemini, and you did. And you also have the King of Swords, which is the sword of truth. So the King of Swords is a very ambitious energy. There's no gender. When I read the cards, I'm not talking about a specific gender. When I say what's on the card, there's a gender on the card, but it translates as energy to us. So he's a very ambitious gentleman. He is very intellectual. He's logic. He makes good judgments, and he's very powerful. But the thing about this is that it's about taking charge. So there's something in this month when it has to do with your career and your money where you're going to be taking charge. All right? Let's see. You are in the feeling of celebration where you're wanting to be near people. Maybe you have a reunion coming up for you. Maybe somebody from the past is coming back that has to do with your career and your money. Some sort of relationship that is going to be helpful and beneficial because they are celebratory. See how they're celebrating something that's going on. So your money looks good this month. It's something about taking charge, and there's a celebration that's happening, which is really beautiful. You're feeling good and sociable as well. That is really good. That always brings us good money in when we're open and we're ready to talk to people and wanting to experience more relationships with people on a business level or a career level. So there's something about reunion as well, or union. That is also what this card means also. So the next step is the Queen of Swords. So you have the masculine and the feminine right here. So you have the same suit, which is really important. That's a really ambitious energy. The Queen. The difference between her and the King is the Queen can see the truth. And so we do have, like, she's very business oriented and very strong and takes risk and really wise. But the Queen also sees the bigger picture. So the next step for you is to see the bigger picture. If there's some adversity that comes your way, make sure that you're seeing the bigger picture. That'll help you stay strong in the adversity. She's very determined, just like the King. And she has lots of life experience. So it's about seeing the truth, which I had said earlier when we had the sword of truth coming in. This is like Archangel Michael's sword of truth coming in and showing you the bigger picture and showing you what's going on. Where sometimes we don't have clarity. I think you're going to have a lot of clarity this month, which is really good. The thing that's in your way is the Hierophant. And this could be maybe you were too much in your head for a little bit. Maybe you got a little too spiritual and now it's like come back to earth. Because when that's an obstacle, it means that sometimes, for instance, when you start meditating a lot and you start to feel how good that feels, sometimes we don't want to stop, right? Because we're like, oh my gosh, I feel what heaven feels like. I want to continue to be in heaven. So I'm wondering if maybe they're saying that, although they want you to be connected because you're really intuitive and you're really guided in that way, they don't want you to hold it back though. So sometimes we get so into our spiritual path that we forget to live in the 3D reality. And so maybe that's something that's going on with you, that maybe you're not wanting to live out this life experience anymore. And I hate that that would be the thing that came out, because I hope that's not the case, because if so, there's a suicide hotline in my description box. But, you know, maybe it's just the feeling of life, you know, is so difficult. Why does it have to be so hard? Sometimes people are like, maybe you mean it or not, but you kind of think maybe it'd be better to have an exit strategy. So that might be what's getting in your way, is that you had been so heady that you didn't kind of get back on the earth right now. So live for the now, live for today. Sometimes when we are looking to the future too much, same thing happens, where we get so stuck into the future or so stuck into the past that we're not living for today. And I guess that's what they're trying to tell me, is like to live for the present, to know where you are, be mindful of what's going on. Because sometimes when we're in this higher realm, we're not mindful about what's actually happening here on the planet. And we can miss out on some really good things because of that. All right, so the strength that is helping you is that what you're going through is very heavenly guided. It's a card of timing, which means that you're on the right path, that you have a lot of positivity and hope and faith, and you see your purpose, and you're understanding yourself through spirituality, which is really good. The thing with this is that maybe you're looking at it too much in a religious aspect as well. That could be the case. It could be your limiting beliefs are coming out, and it could even be that you want to challenge the status quo, which isn't a bad thing, actually. It could be about conformity too. So that would be the obstacle for the Hierophant that I was saying, that those are the things that might come up for you mid-month and on. But the cool thing is that you do have the Star, which is your strength, which is hope and faith and purpose, renewal, and spirituality as well. Okay. It's also not fearing change as much as maybe you did before, and having more faith in trusting yourself as well. That's what that card is. All right, the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new financial success, a new financial opportunity, manifestation. It's about abundance. It's about clear thinking, making immediate changes for the better, triumphant over your past obstacles when it comes to finances and career. Maybe there was some kind of obstacle that happened or some kind of thing that held you back, right? And sometimes this is success in confrontation as well. So if you have to have a confrontation with someone, this is saying that you're going to be really successful with that during this the mid-month or September to the end of September. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at your love. That was beautiful reading. I love that. Okay, let's see. I hope that you guys have a good month already so far, and that you've had a lot of clarity and maybe some wisdom, and I'm excited to see what's going to be happening for the Pisces full moon. I know you guys have Jupiter coming into your sign. Whenever you have Jupiter in your sign, we're talking love, luck, and money. That's really good. I think it started on September 15th. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure something like that was happening. I'll have to go back and look at my astrology. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so the overall energy, here you go. So these are related. Very cool. The overall energy for you is the 3 of Cups when it comes to love. This is reunion. This is meeting someone from your past. This is someone in heaven is orchestrating your love life and helping you out with that. It's about, and the really cool thing is, it's interesting because when I shuffle all my cards, they're all upright. This one came into me upside down. This is actually a really good card to have upside down. The 10 of Wands. The flip side of this could be that maybe you're feeling a little burnt out when it comes to love, or a little bit stressed out about something. It's also about somebody made you feel really responsible for something in love, and you've learned a lot about that. And that burden for you is something that you were willing to look at and dive into. And so I feel like that is what's happening this month. So whatever reunion this is, I think because you went through this, and now we are, because like this means that you're putting it down. And for me, like this, it means that you might be tired of dealing with all of that now. So you want to be really, really done with the fact that somebody made you feel really responsible. The fact that someone put all the burdens on you when it came to love. And so it almost made you not want to do love again. Like, I don't know, man. Is every love that I have going to be like this, where they want me to do everything? But the cool thing is that you see it now, where before you didn't see it. And so this is really cool. Let's see where we're going. You have it, the same card. Look at that. I'm going to scoot these down. You have the Queen of Swords. There you go again. So your love life, this happened to Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. All 3 of those signs, the same thing happened, where their love life and their career and money were very similar, very simultaneous, very interesting. So we have the same type of energy with this queen. In this case, we're looking at her having unbiased judgment and setting clear boundaries and being very direct with what she needs when it comes to love. So whether you're a guy or a girl, this is the energy that's around you. And it is about not being very emotional about it. It's about not necessarily being cold-hearted, but being setting good boundaries. That's it. It's about setting good boundaries. That is beautiful. All right, so what's the next step for you? The 10 of Pentacles, which is beautiful because this is money raining all over you. It is like abundance just raining down. It's about wealth, financial security, and long-term success. When that is what the next step for you is building this long-term abundance within your love. With all of it, somebody who knows how to manage their finances. It's not you taking care of someone, because remember, that's what we're setting the boundary about. That's what we were tired of. We were tired of being the responsible one, being the burdened one, being burnt out and stressed. And in this case, we weren't even really delegating. In this point, you don't have to, because it's going to be more of equal give and take. Because look at the celebration that card is bringing in. It's like finally 2 people that came together that maybe were the ones in charge of their other relationships finally coming together, and now you both are in charge of your relationships together, this relationship. What's the obstacle in your way? Is that you're tired of having strength. You're tired of being the one to tame the tiger. You don't want to do that anymore. So the Strength card, when it's the obstacle, it's about our inner strength. It's about self-doubt and having low energy and raw emotions when it comes to this. It's about having less compassion this time for people, because last time you had compassion for people, they just take advantage of you. So you're like, you know what? I want you to have compassion for me this time. I want you to want to take care of me this time. And that's beautiful, because there's a feeling that I'm feeling of being taken for granted, or not being valued as much, or somebody being narcissistic and you being the one that's taking care of their narcissistic needs, that type of stuff. So yeah, the obstacle is that you're tired of being the one that has to have the strength and waiting and that type of energy. What's the strength that's helping you? Well, that you're in really good spirits. You have the ground set. You have the stability. You have the financial stability. You are the package, the overall package. You're everything. Not only do you know how to love and be compassionate and to give and to be responsible and financially stable, all of these things. Not only are you that, but you're charismatic and you're sociable, and you know how to take charge when it comes to love, and how to overcome challenges when it comes to love, and that you can see the big picture. It's just a lot of wonderful things. You're everything. You're in such a good spot. And the strength also is that you're ready to set your boundaries when it comes to love. No more are you going to allow someone to have it all, to have your all, to have everything without giving anything in return. And I think that you're better at seeing the red flags now than you were before, in the past, before you've done all this healing. Now you've done lots of healing where you can see the red flags now, and that is making you more comforted when it comes to love. And the outcome is that you've learned so much about yourself when it comes to love. Like I just said before, you learned about setting boundaries. You learned about what narcissism looks like. You learned about all these different techniques that people use for you to take care of them. Because Capricorn, you're such a responsible sign that irresponsible people get attracted to that. And your job right now and your lesson is that no more am I going to allow people to seek out my responsibility for them or get too comfortable in our relationship where they feel like they don't have to do anything. I want someone who is just as motivated as I am about life and about taking charge and about how love and finances and business are all linked together. So here's an interesting thing. We have a past life relationship coming back. That might be this reunion or this union. For those of you guys who this is manifesting for, this person coming in from the past, that could be the one. That could actually be the one that teaches you that you deserve love. And when that starts to happen, you're going to really want to retreat with this person. And that person is going to help you to learn how to ask and accept support from other people, because that's what you're learning. Karmically, you're learning how to ask other people for help and then get support from other people. Instead of you always being the one who dishes out the help to everyone. Now this person's actually going to come in and teach you. Now, whether this is a romantic relationship or not, someone from the past is going to help you understand your worth and not take you for granted. It could turn into love later. This could be the one means many different things. This could be the one in a love relationship, or this could be the one that's going to help you transform onto your next level so that you can manifest in the love of your lifetime. I just want to see a little bit more, see where this is going to go. Okay. And pull out these love cards, because for some of you I'm feeling like it's love stuff, but it's not as strong as I feel like it's a friend. So let's figure out if this is friendship zone or if this is love zone. Okay, I feel like this person may have deeper feelings for you, but I'm not sure you do. So let's find out. Let's see. Look inside yourself and examine what's causing you to feel this way. Examine what's making you feel like you've been taken for granted, that make you feel like you have to take care of other people. Examine that stuff. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So somebody has really strong feelings for you. Whether or not you have strong feelings for them or not, we'll find out when this person actually transpires, when this person actually comes into your existence. And a secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So same thing. This may or may not turn into an actual romantic relationship. It really depends on you. It feels to me like it's a friend who wants it to be a lot more, but maybe you don't know how you feel about that just yet. Okay, and that's okay. All right, Capricorn, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will see you at the full moon and Pisces reading, and also the Mercury retrograde is in Libra, and I will see you at that reading as well to see how that's going to affect the sign of Capricorn. The all signs reading that I was talking about earlier in the video, if you want to check that out to see how we're all playing in this energy together, in this pool of energy, every sign, you're in there, you're in that reading. It's right on the screen, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.